Carlos jumped out of bed. Today was not a normal day. His yellow hair was messy, but he did not care. He looked at the mirror and said, "This is my moment. Let's go." Carlos put on his best white shirt and looked at himself carefully. He made a hot cup of coffee and drank it fast. His hands were a little shaky, but his eyes were full of fire. He took a deep breath and walked to the door. Carlos stepped outside and felt the cool morning air on his face. He walked to the bus stop with his head up high. Every step felt important, and every second felt new. He smiled and thought, in a few hours, everything will change. Carlos sat near the window and watched the city wake up. Tall buildings, busy streets, and people with coffee cups. His leg was moving fast under the seat. He could not sit still. Carlos stopped and looked up at the tall glass building. He read the sign slowly. Nova Design Company. His legs felt heavy for 1 second. Then he remembered his dream and stepped inside. Carlos stood in the elevator and watched the numbers go up. He fixed his yellow hair one last time in the shiny doors. The elevator stopped, and the doors opened slowly. He took one big step forward. Floor 5. This was it. A woman was walking fast and almost hit Carlos in the hallway. "Oh, sorry," she said, and laughed. "No problem. I am Carlos. I am new here." She smiled warmly. "I am Sophia. Come, I will show you everything." The office was big and bright and full of life. Sophia pointed to a desk near the window. "That one is yours," she said. Carlos put his bag down and touched the desk. He was really here. A tall man with a big smile walked toward Carlos. "My name is Mr. Harris. Welcome to the team." He gave Carlos a small notebook and a pen. "Write everything you learn today. Your first day is your most important day." Mr. Harris gave Carlos his first task before 9. "Read this document and write a short summary for me." Carlos sat down and started reading carefully. After 1 hour, he finished and felt proud. Carlos sent his summary and waited. Mr. Harris appeared at his desk. "Carlos, you sent the wrong file," he said quietly. Carlos felt his face turn red. "I am so sorry, Mr. Harris," he said in a small voice. Carlos stood up and walked to Sophia's desk. "I made a mistake, and I feel terrible," he said honestly. Sophia looked at him with calm eyes. "Everyone does this on their first day. Everyone." She helped him fix it in 2 minutes. At 1 o'clock, Sophia tapped Carlos on the shoulder. "Come eat with us," she said. He sat with the team, and they talked and laughed together. Carlos listened carefully and slowly felt like part of the group. He thought, "These are good people." After lunch, Carlos returned to his desk with new energy. This time, he read every word 2 times before starting. He worked slowly and carefully, without rushing. When he finished, he checked everything 3 times. Carlos waited for 15 long minutes. Then Mr. Harris stopped next to him. "This is good, Carlos. Well done." Those 4 words hit Carlos like a warm light. Inside, he was jumping. He did it. At 5 o'clock, Sophia asked, "So, how was your first day?" Carlos said, "It was hard, but I also did something right." Sophia smiled. That is exactly what a good first day looks like. Carlos picked up his bag and smiled back. Carlos walked out into the evening air. The city lights were coming on one by one. He thought about the mistake and the victory. Both were important. Both were his. Carlos arrived home and opened his notebook. At the bottom of the last page, he wrote one sentence. "I was scared today, but I did not stop." He set his alarm for 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, he would be better. Carlos was scared, but he did not stop. And that is why he succeeded. Every mistake taught him something new. Every challenge made him stronger. Keep practicing English and see you in the next story.